Good morning everybody. So last lesson we looked at Kensuke Koike and how to create images, very simple images using the marquee tool, the elliptical tool and the rectangular marquee tool. And as you can see we've created 3 here, and now today we're going to go one step harder and we're just going to use the lasso tool to cut the faces out and move the faces about. So get your image prepared. You've got a portrait image and you've got an image that's going on behind it. And what you want to do is you want to grab that image and you want to bring it over to this. So you can see that if I lift that, hold transform, which is Control and T, don't forget, and I'm just going to push messy up to the face like that. Press enter and you get the clarity back, and then I'm just going to hide that. Okay? So why I'm using that is because what I want is the face of messy to be pulled off, and then that is going to be shining through. So first of all, on this layer, we're just going to go to Image Adjustments, Black and White, so that again it matches in with all of the work of Kensuke Koike. And then we're going to go to the Colour Balance, drop the yellows, bring out the reds a little bit, and then it just gives it that antique look. Alright, so what we're going to do first of all is grab that layer, copy and paste it just in case we make any mistakes and we don't want that. And then we're going to zoom right into his eyes, or his face even, and then we're going to use the lasso tool to just cut the area out that we want to move. So imagine Messi wearing a bit of a mask, a bit like Phantom of the Opera. That's what I'm trying to achieve here. So I'm going to take all of his skin and just leave his beard. Too wide there. Alright, and the closer to the detail you get, obviously the better it looks. Just going to cut it off there, so it genuinely looks like his face is coming off. And then when I return back to the path, and I'll let go of my mouse, you can see that it selects the shape that I've drawn using the lasso tool. I'm then going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. And what happens there, look, is it's got the shape. Now, what we want to do is we want that shape on a separate layer. So we're going to keep that, but go back to the layer, and we're just going to do it again. Alright, it won't take us that long. And the reason that we're going to do it is because we're going to cut this one out. So the first one, we're going to move it, and the second one, we're going to delete it. So again, just going around his beard, so it looks like his face has come away. Go a little bit slower around it this time because this one actually matters, because we're going to delete this one. And then we're going to stop there, and then just go over there, follow his hairline, drop it there. And again, you can do it however you want. This isn't the exact way to do it. And then we're just going to go to Edit, and we're going to cut that, and then drop that layer, and you can see that now, let's just drop that layer so that you can actually see how dramatic it is. Okay, so that's what it looked like at the beginning, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop that layer so that you can now see the shape that we have. So I'm going to get that picture of them all winning the World Cup, and I'm going to put it underneath, if it will. So that should be on top. I want it about there because we want the image to come through. So what we're going to do is just going to get rid of that layer. Or you can just grab it and chuck it in the dustbin like that. So we've got this. And then when we go back to that, got this. So once again, if you hold Control and T, you get the image to transform it. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller to get a few more of the footballers in. And then move that a little bit. Oh no, I can't do that because you can see at the top it's poking through. So I'm just going to enlarge that a little bit. There's only a few of them. What I'm going to actually do is put him slightly to the side. And then I'm just going to grab this and lift it up there. In fact, let's put that a bit lower like so. And then if I hold Control and T, then using this, I can just do that. It's quite hard to pick a place. What I'm going to do now, whilst I'm on this layer and this image, is I'm just going to double click on layer 4, and then I'm going to go to inner glow. And as you can see, you can play around with all of the settings, but you can see that the glow is just a little bit more apparent if you just hold that. And you can see that I'm just getting this little effect around the edge of my shape. I'm going to go to the white, change it to black, maybe grey actually, dark grey, and then you can see that obviously bit. You can see that that just stands out a little bit more now, okay? So if I zoom out, I have an image. It's nothing like, you know, Kensuke Koike doesn't look at sports stars, he doesn't look at things like that, but obviously this is something that is apparent now, it's popular. So I hope you all can recreate that. And then don't forget, once you've got that, just use the snipping tool and then just grab that and then just put it into your PowerPoint along with all of the other images. Doesn't take that long, so just try and do, I don't know, 3 or even 6 if you've got the time, and put them in your PowerPoint so that it shows that you've had a bit of an experimentation. You've got some flipped upside down, you've got some with the image, the same image, and then some with a different image coming through. And again, I've played with all of the different options of colour as well. So we've got 3 and then 6. And then the next video I'm going to use geometric shapes to try and create some other images, okay? Hope you enjoyed that.